What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Pokémon Scarlet. We need to have a little battly-do with this guy. That's right, I just said battly-do, and as soon as it came out of my mouth, I realized how dumb it sounded. Alright, we've got a 12 level advantage. God damn, Meditite was not helped by the 3D. It looked so much cooler in the 2D. How is that thing faster than Cyclizar? Like, Cyclizar is supposed to be one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. At least that's what I thought I've heard. What's my train of thought? Oh wow, that looks gross. See that texture back there? Wait, am I going the right way? So I'm trying to... Yeah, okay. Want to make my way down to the, to that Terra raid. Yeah, you're seeing that desert area off to my left. Crap load of people to battle. It's a big open area. They're all spread out. Not super interesting to look at. Though I think there is a I think there's a Titan Pokemon over there. Maybe we'll go check it out. God, I'm being outsped by an Eevee? No wonder this sounded so loud. My headphones are turned up all the way. I mean, I'm like, God damn, this game sounds super loud in my ears. Excuse me. Let's see what Pokemon is up here. It looks like a Love Disc with a Dragon Terra type. Curious. Like, even if I think I have my team set, I always check those Terra battles just in case I see a cool combination. Aw, Teddy Ursa. Is Teddy Ursa a normal... Is it a normal dark type? Or does it not turn into a dark type until it... Does it not get its dark type until it evolves? Yeah, I knew you were going to use a normal move. Part of why I sent out my little buddy here. And I'm still outsped? Jesus Christ. I can't believe Rotom got outsped. Tinkatink is a fairy type. It's a new one to this game. Trying to remember what beat. Does Steel beat Fairy or does Fairy beat Steel? I cannot remember what the hell works against Fairy. I know so many people love the addition of fairy types. I am not one of them. Okay, so fairy types. Oh my god, just give me the weaknesses. I think I should have sent out Varoom. Weak to poison and steel type. Okay. Which, okay, is fine. Because Pooper's got poison type moves. Oh, what isn't? Oh, Tinkatink is a also a steel type, if I remember correctly. I think it's a fairy and a steel type Pokemon, maybe. From what I've heard, that Pokemon's actually got a really cool signature move. I cannot remember what it's called, but essentially just smacks the shit out of you with that hammer. But because it's attack stat, I think it's evolution, the attack stat is so low. Well, it's not super low, but it's kind of middling. So it's having like such a strong attack in a Pokemon that has a middling attack level. It's kind of like, eh. Dunsparce, or as I should call it, crap. I hate the shit out of Dunsparce. I've just always thought it was weird. It's a normal type, is it not? Which just makes it extra stupid to me, because I despise normal types. Roar, nah. Don't learn lore. Don't learn roar. But yeah, I hate Dunsparce. Maybe if it was a ground type or some like had other typing, maybe. But I'm also generally not a big fan of Pokemon that don't have an evolutionary line, just because they're not fun to, in my opinion, they're not fun to raise, or you know, because they're not going to evolve. They're not going to. It's like, okay, just kind of bland. Oh, if anybody's curious as to what the plan is today, we're going after the, excuse me, the Dark Team Star Base. And given some, if we have some extra time, we will go after the Ground Titan. You know, can I take a second to complain about a very weird thing in this game? And it's not about how the game runs, how the game, the glitches, this, that, the other thing. Look, I like this game, warts and all, shall we say. Definitely, this game has some issues. I've not had some of the major bugs that some people have had, but I totally understand people's issue with the performance. I don't mind it as much, but I get it. All right, so I'll let that go. But I think when they were setting up what gyms were going to be what team was where, I think some more thought could have gone into it. And I'll explain. You know, let's pull the way out so we can kind of look at all the gyms and everything. So we have Oh, okay. I thought, wait, did I not beat the gym leader there? I thought I did. All right, so we have the bug gym and the grass gym as the two first gyms in the Victory Road. You know, they're essentially the 1 and 2. You know, you can do either or in any order. Both weak to fire. I don't think that should be. You know, one should be weak against one type. The other one should be weak against another type. You know, because you have the fire team star, which is one of the early ones. So let that be your fire. That be your water weakness. Let him, because I think artisan fits a lot better with grass types. Just given its location. And the whole artist thing, I guess, kind of works with grass. So let that be your fire weakness, and let this weakness be against grass types. Would be if you're going to look for... Well, even then, you have the Rock Titan right here. So you wouldn't need a... You know, so right there's your weaknesses against all your 3 main starter types. The Cortando gym, just given the concept of the gym trainer or the gym leader being a bug type, being a baker, not the bug type thing. Because I mean, from what I've heard, this ghost trainer up here, she's like a rapper. A lot of people really like that. That it's kind of out of the ordinary for a ghost gym leader. That's cool. But the baker, if you wanted to be in theme, she should have been been a fairy gym leader. Because there's Fido, or Fido, whatever, in this game, which is a kind of a dessert, you know, it's bread kind of Pokemon. There was other stuff added in Gen 8 that are more dessert-themed. So that would have worked very well with her being a baker, or a pastier, whatever the term is. I think theming would have worked better. And again, it would have kept the first 2 gyms not both being weak to fire. You know, granted, that would require you to swap up, make him the bug guy, made that Team Star guy be bug or whatever, but I still think that works. I do not like her being bug and him being grass, just for the type reasons, but I also think it's weird that her whole thing of being a baker, she's also the bug gym leader. I think that... Excuse me, I'm going to mute myself in a second. Have a coughing fit. But I just don't think that goes well together, in my opinion. I mean, there's a few other minor gyms that I think... no, I mean, really, that's kind of my biggest complaint. It's just the early on, the typings, I think, are a little off. I think those could definitely be better. You know, the Psychic Gym League. I like how they have something of every type. That's really cool. I also guess having a Ground Titan and a Rock Titan, because those are so similar, I feel like maybe, that again, you have one of them be Ground and one of them be... Or hell, have one be a Bug Titan and let this guy be a Ground type trainer or something. I just think there was some better, that some of the Titans, some of the gym leaders, the typings could have been swapped around, and I think it could have been a little more cohesive on theme. I think it could have made you have to really spread out and get type coverage on your teams before you're going to go battle them. I think there was a better way to do it. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, you're the Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. Clear Amulet. Trying to think. There was something I wanted. That's right. I want to know where I can find some Tauros. And if anybody's wondering, why do you want to find Tauros? You have a Tauros. I do. But I learned something interesting about Tauros in this game. damn it, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I learned something interesting about Tauros in this game. And that is, there are Tauroses, I don't want to say of other types, but there's a way to get a dual-type Tauros in Scarlet and Violet. Because we're playing Scarlet, I wish that we could get a water type, but we can't, because this is Violet. And if you're going, wait, there's a water type Tauros? Kinda? We'll do it later. Because it's kind of up and around the bend. Well, no. I'm gonna, but I'd have to train it up, and I'd like a stronger one. Yeah, we'll keep the current Tauros that we have for the next Team Starfight. So I'll let you guys inside my brain here. So Tauros in this game, you know, I really like the black Tauros. I like the fighting type change. Really a snow, like that's a normal snow run. You know, I really like the change to Tauros in this game, but there's a little secret thing you can do with Tauros. Yeah, apparently it's home the Quaking Earth Titan. Sorry, I'm just gonna sit down. Titan hunting. Well, we're already down here. Plus, I can get up here and I can find myself one of those Tauros. All right, change of plans. Going after another Titan. Sorry, I will finish what I was talking about. So, if you have a picnic with your Pokemon and will eat a sandwich that bumps encounters, in Scarlet it's with fire types, and in Violet it's water types. If you eat a sandwich that increases those types and go to areas that Tauros can be found, you will sometimes find a special Tauros within a group of other Tauros. It can be seen in their horns and in the kind of the mane. You know, you see the dark tuft of fur up near its head. You know, you'll see some streaks of red in it in Scarlet, and streaks of blue in Violet, and that Tauros will be in Pokemon Scarlet will be a fighting fire type, and in Violet will be a fighting water type. I really like a lot of some of the cute, little maybe not secrets, but they're doing a lot of clever shit in the background of this game. The only reason I learned about this with Tauros is through just random YouTube shorts. You can see the massive Donphan. Oh wait, no, this is ground type, not, never mind. I was thinking this is a ground type Titan, not a steel type Titan. It's extra weird if you play Violet because everything is, Scarlet and Violet, they're supposed to represent the past and the future. So Scarlet is the past. So, you know, you see like this Donphan, has the giant tusks and, you know, looks a little more primal. While in Violet, it looks more like a robot. There's a bunch of, I think they're called Paradox Pokemon that you'll find later on in the game. So they'll have, the ones in Violet look more like robots. The one in Scarlet look more ancient. Dude, this Donphan looks fucking sick. The robot one, meh. But this one looks so freaking cool. Yeah, maybe don't call me while I'm in the middle of something. Came from the Great Crater. I ask that you do whatever, yada yada yada. Ow! Oh, that did not hurt it like I was hoping it would. Okay, we might be in a little bit of trouble here. I might be pretty underleveled for this fight. Not very effective, but it's still stomping the shit out of me. I hate the animation for Surf. Yeah, I'm gonna get whited out here, aren't I? Okay, so levitate, it can't get hit by ground moves. It had assurance, didn't it? Or knock off. That's a dark type, isn't it? Yep. I was trying to think. I'm like, oh, okay, it could do this, could do that, and then I remembered, oh yeah, it's got knockoff. I'm screwed. God damn it! I love Varun's cry. It just sounds so stupid. I love him. That's about right. Alright, note to self, we are not strong enough to take on that Titan. Okay, what are we gonna do then? Because I wanna go up here and I want to fight. I want to find a special Tauros. But we don't have the levels at the moment. We'll try again down the road. So for now, let's take on the Dark Team. This one should be a lot easier. Ah, it's you. Like I said before, the name's Clive. Please don't forget it. Anyway, I owe you one. Thanks to you, I've been accepted into Operation Starfall. God, it's raining. What's your end game, dude? I need answers, that's all. How do I resolve the situation with Team Star, and what's causing its members' odd behavior? Okay, what situation? Team Star is the subject of more than a few nasty rumors swirling around the academy, you know. Some say their bullying has caused a worrying number of students to drop out of school. Others say they're holed up in their bases plotting to cause trouble for the academy. But these are rumors. The matter I am directly confronting with is something else. I'm talking about Team Star's persistent truancy. They've all been skipping class for a while now. 5 of them in particular. The so-called bosses of Team Star haven't so much as set foot inside a classroom for over a year. So why don't you expel them? And it seems the team's rank and file have recently started stirring up mischief as well. That's why I took it upon myself to issue a direct order to Team Star to disband. I informed them that should they refuse, I would have no choice but to expel all the... They have not gone to class in a year, dude. Expel them. And also, wasn't he just using I, like I told them? Yeah, the deadline you set, just be the director. Why the stupid... like, is that an error in the writing? Or are they trying to make this character... I'm so confused as to what they're doing here. Like, why? Just make him the director. Why make him Clive? And again, why don't you just expel them? But whatever. Yeah, just me. Well, be warned, Team Star will have its guard up after losing one boss. Base won't go down easy. Proceed with extreme caution. Blah, blah, blah. I think I have Tauros as my lead Pokemon right now. Whoa, hold it, you. Up ahead's the base of operations for Team Star's Dark Crew. You may now use as the Sagan squad. I don't know. Yep, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. Sorry, but if you don't turn yourself around here, amigo, we'll have to send you packing. Wait, hold up. Just going on a hunch here, but are you that AJ kid? You know, the piece of work we're at to get for declaring war on Team Star? Maybe I am. Maybe I am, he says, cool as a cucumber. Honesty is not always the best policy, you know. Ugh, you know what? Doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting through. Buzz off or get thrashed by me in battle, kid. What'll it be? I'll take you on. Sassy kids like you are the worst, yada yada yada. Bring it on, I'll kick the shit out of you. Alright, what are you going with? Oh, Murkrow. Okay. Interesting, trying to dispel my advantage over the fighting type. Well, at least it brings it neutral. But I still have the level advantage. You know, maybe if you want to stop me, have more than one Pokemon. Well, because you had one Pokemon, it was a Murkrow, and I've got a full team of 6. I was going to beat you by just in pure numbers. Finish up here, would you, bud? Blah, blah, blah. Doing that stupid hand sign. She's new to the team. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Give the rest of the squad a heads up. If you set foot inside, might want to consider turning tail. Hasta la vista. I hate that expression with a passion. So you took care of the guards. Now, hold up in seconds while their boss, Giacomo, pretty much runs the whole Team Star, and he pretty much runs the whole of Team Star, and he also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself. Hey, what soundtrack? Maybe we'd know if, you know, the game actually had sound effects. It really pisses me off. Sharp guy, even our declaration of war won't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan, yada yada yada, trying to outthink strategic types like him, bring him down with a head-on attack. Just keep on defeating as many Pokemon. Yeah, it's the same thing as last time. Beat 30 Pokemon and we're done. Like, you don't have to keep explaining it to me. Like, we're not going to do anything different. So, I'm going with Tauros. Yeah, might as well bring Varoom. And why not? Let's bring Cyclizar as well. Those are 3 Pokemon. And what I was talking about just a second ago when I said, you know, no sound effects. Like, there are some sound effects, but, you know, it's beep beep, yada yada yada. Beating one of our sister squads, everything's all that. And Gatecrasher, what Team Star can do. 30 minutes, 10 minutes. 30 Pokemon in 10 minutes is not a lot. Like, we could have actual Pokemon battles, and I could probably beat 30 in 10 minutes. No, like, see, there are sound effects in this game, but, you know, like the last chick, when she, like, looked at the sky and started screaming. No, you know, you don't hear her yell. Like, does anybody remember the final gym, or not the final gym? It was the 7th gym, the dark gym in Sword and Shield, where that band was playing in the background. And there was no sound to it. It just. What? Okay. These random bug Pokemon hanging out. It frustrates me, is what I'm saying. It just, I've been pitching voice acting and, you know, and a lot of stuff like that in Pokemon games for a long time. I've had people tell me, "Oh no, AJ would just ruin things. It wouldn't be traditional Pokemon." I'm like, yeah, I want that to change. That's why I want them to add voice acting. You know, it's just like I've said how I wish they would get rid of the weird, you have to have a Pokemon hold this item and trade it to be able to level it up. No, stop it. I get why there's version-specific Pokemon and all that stuff, but I just feel like we're doing versions. Like, really, did we need a Sword and Shield? Like, they could have just released one game. Like, with this one, Scarlet and Violet, they could have released one game. Whatever. Giacomo at the deck. I get it by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe either way. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry, I'll play you a sick Requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get the party started. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing with the version-specific Pokemon and the trade Pokemon and all that. Look, I get it. It's just how Pokemon is. Holy crap, that tent, the texture there was really hurting my eyes. You know, it's just how it goes. I get it. Oh, and if anybody wants to ask me, hey, you know, you were saying earlier how you thought some of the Pokemon, or some of the gym leaders and everything, like their themes or whatever was how exactly did I say that some of the themes weren't right, that there was some overlap, like having a bug gym and a grass gym be the first 2 gyms, yet they're weak against the same thing. You know, that stuff I was talking about earlier on in the video. And yet you have this guy And then, like I said, the ghost trainer at the very end is the ghost trainer at the end, she's a rapper. Like, how does it, isn't this a massive overlap? I would argue that it's an overlap because he's more of a DJ, kind of a, he's going to go to a rave and sit up there, pumping his fist behind his laptop, while the ghost gym leader is actually a rapper. A little different, similar but different. I guess I don't mind it as much as the grass gym leader and the bug gym leader. That still bugs me. Bugs. Guess that's that. Flashback. Guess that's that. What's up, Giacomo? Did something happen? The big boss just wanted my take on some stuff. So we had a chat and settled on a few plans. A few plans? Like for what? Operation Star, first of all. And also, a new code of conduct for the team. You know how tons of new members have joined up recently? Well, we figured we ought to make some team rules like a code, so we'll all be on the same page. Nice, you'll come up with a great code for us, won't you, Giacomo? No thanks, way too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be the president of the student council, but, everyone ended up hating me after all that. Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone, and they wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after, like 5 minutes. I cannot help but concur. Male students' hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape, and so forth. Your rules were vexation made manifest. My point exactly. So you all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. But you always know what's best for the team, Giacomo. You look out for us. You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star just wouldn't work. That stuck-up student council prez isn't who you are anymore, man. A code written by the Giacomo I'm looking at now, I'd follow that any day. As would I. Okay, thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write up the darn code. Did the best I could. I wrote the code myself, and there's no going back on it now. My days as boss are over. So, here, take my star badge, would ya? I'll give you this choice TM too. You earned it, fair and square. So this is how the party ends. But let's talk about those Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, huh? You learn those trainer chops at the academy? Like what moves you should use and stuff? Not really. Okay, you like it at the academy? Having fun? Yeah. No kidding. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Wasn't expecting a giant pompadour to make a guest appearance today. You get a Quaxel to style that up for you? I'm just after a quick word, would you mind? Sure, I can tell it's going to be something annoying, but I guess I'm newly freed up for now. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. It seems all of you Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities, so why won't you break up the team and start attending classes at the academy again? That's what you want to know? As it happens, we're actually waiting on a pal, though we don't know if they'll be coming back. A pal? A close friend of yours? Are they... They're only the strongest boss in all of Team Star. Like how there's a top champion who's the absolute #1 trainer, you know? They're the one who invited us other bosses to form the team. We call him the Big Boss. Is he going to use snake Pokemon? I really hope it has like a Seviper or an Ekans or something. Just make that extra stupid. And where is this Big Boss of yours now? Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from him in, I don't know, must be a year and a half now. We thought if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch one day. But the teachers keep pressing us to call it quits, and then we get party crashers like you two. And maybe the Big Boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. It's Team Star and this Big Boss of yours, they're really that important to you. Is the sky blue? Let me put into words you eggheads at the Academy might understand. They're my greatest treasure. I take it the Giacomo Star Badge is now in your possession. I see. With its boss out of the picture, the Sagan squad is pretty much done for. Sorry, I got distracted for a second there. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Use those new TMs to strengthen your Pokemon even further. I'll have my supply unit rep meet you shortly, deliver some bonus materials. How did I not notice this the first time I fought this guy? And it's me again from the supply unit. Yeah, what the heck? Hey, stop that. Aww. Crydon likes her. Ugh, it drooled all over me. What even is that Pokemon anyway? Awesome. I guess that's one word for it. Wait, is it really that special? Before I forget, here's your reward. Your name's AJ, right? Since you're part of Operation Starfall's battle unit, can I ask you something? What do you think of Team Star? They're pretty strong in their own way. You know, some of the rumors say Team Star weren't always a bunch of delinquents. Most of them used to be victims of bullying, or they just found it hard to interact with people. But then these misfits and outsiders found each other and banded together to form Team Star. All they wanted to do was push back against the bullies they couldn't face alone. But, it's just info I got hacking other students' social media accounts. I also found talk about some secret mastermind behind the 5 bosses. Someone who recruited the team in the first place. I don't normally talk this much. Now my throat kind of hurts. So, good luck with tracking down or taking down the other bases and stuff. I can't believe I didn't notice this before, but you know, if you pay attention to what Cassiopeia was saying there, clearly she was the big boss of Team Star, because you know you saw that kind of like quiet Giacomo. Ugh. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Like she was thinking of something longingly in an anime or something. So yeah, that's my guesses to what that was. Hey, check it out. It's an old man dressed like a child. Just don't wear the hat. If it wasn't for the hat, dude, I love this game's effects with, like, Rotom, with the outline. You know, you see it with Crocolore's little fire hat thing. And there's a few Pokemon that have... you see it in Miraidon, the Violet Legendary, when it's in its battle mode. It is the same thing for electricity. It just... oh, it's such a neat effect. Nah, I don't need another Pokemon. I've got the electric advantage over your water types. Okay, now put on new clothes, you freak. Alrighty then, guys. We have reached Cascarafa, and that means next video we will actually take on the Water Gym, the Surging Chef. We're going to take him on. I've seen this gym leader. I really like Larry's. I like his design. He's really funny. So yeah, next video we'll take on the gym challenge and the water gym leader. But until then, guys, I want to say as always, thanks so much for watching. Social media down in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, guys, I'm out.